Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here again. Today we're talking about one of the most talked about pickups of the year, the brand new Ford Ranger 2025. It's a vehicle that appeals to both tradesmen and adventurers, combining power, technology, and versatility in a way few others can. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into what the new Ranger is really like, go through every engine option, and talk honestly about its strengths and weaknesses. So, if you're thinking about buying one or just curious to know whether it's worth it, stick around. This is the complete buyer's guide you've been waiting for. At first glance, the new 2025 Ford Ranger looks exactly like what fans have been hoping for. Tougher, more modern, and more capable than ever. But once you look closer, you realize Ford didn't just give it a facelift. They've re-engineered the Ranger in many key areas. It looks wider, bolder, and more confident on the road. The new front design with its signature LED daytime running lights instantly reminds you of the big F-150, giving it that unmistakable American truck presence that so many people love. Inside, it's clear Ford listened to what drivers wanted. You get large, high-resolution displays, the latest Sync 4A infotainment system, and a clean, functional cockpit layout. Everything feels solid, well put together and modern, yet the Ranger still stays true to its roots. It's practical, durable, and built for real use. There are big storage spaces, hard-wearing materials, and even in the higher trims, it still feels like a truck made to work hard. Before diving into the engines, it's worth noting that the Ranger has evolved far beyond being just a workhorse. It's now a true all-rounder, perfect for towing, camping, off-roading, or simply daily driving with confidence. And the engine you choose really defines what kind of Ranger experience you'll have. Let's start with the 2.0-litre single-turbo diesel. Think of it as the honest worker of the lineup. It's got around 170 horsepower and about 405 newton-meters of torque, which is plenty for everyday driving, carrying loads, or pulling a medium trailer. It's efficient too, around 7.5 litres per 100 kilometres on average, which is impressive for a truck of this size. It's not a powerhouse though. When you're hauling a heavy trailer or driving steep off-road sections, you'll feel it working hard. The weight of the Ranger makes itself known, and that's where this engine starts to show its limits. But as an affordable, dependable choice for light-duty work or daily use, it's perfectly fine. Now let's move to the 2.0-litre bi-turbo diesel. This is where things get exciting. With about 210 horsepower and 500 newton-meters of torque, the bi-turbo brings a completely different driving experience. It feels more responsive, smoother, and far more confident when towing or overtaking. Combined with the 10-speed automatic gearbox, it gives you effortless performance and the kind of flexibility that makes it ideal for both work and leisure. It's strong yet still reasonably efficient, usually returning around 8 to 9 litres per 100 kilometres. Of course, it's more expensive than the single-turbo version, and running costs are slightly higher too. But if you're the type of driver who uses the Ranger for a bit of everything, weekday work, weekend adventures, and long trips, this engine hits the sweet spot. It's easily the most balanced option in the lineup. Then we come to the powerhouse, the 3.0-litre V6 turbo diesel. This engine transforms the Ranger into something truly special. With around 250 horsepower and a huge 600 newton-meters of torque, it has power everywhere at any time. Whether you're towing a horse float, a boat, or a heavy trailer, the V6 handles it with ease. It's smooth, refined, and feels premium in a way you don't expect from a pickup truck. On the road, it pulls like a train. Off-road, it's confident and effortless. And when fully loaded, it still feels composed. This engine gives the Ranger a sense of calm authority. It's always got more to give, but of course it comes at a cost. It's more expensive to buy, and fuel consumption rises if you push it. Still, for people who regularly tow or spend time off-road, it's absolutely worth it. It's the engine that truly unlocks the Ranger's full potential. Next is something completely new, the plug-in hybrid version, the Ranger PHEV. This marks a big shift for Ford, combining a petrol engine with an electric motor. You can drive short distances purely on electric power, which makes it great for city driving or commuting. Yet it still keeps that traditional Ranger capability. Proper towing capacity, solid off-road ability, and the same rugged design. The biggest advantage here is efficiency. If you can charge it regularly, fuel consumption drops dramatically. It's perfect for anyone who wants the strength of a Ranger, but with lower running costs and reduced emissions. However, the hybrid system adds weight, and the electric-only range is fairly limited. Plus, without regular charging, you won't see much of a fuel benefit. It's also the most expensive model, so it's aimed at a specific type of buyer, someone who wants modern efficiency and still needs the practicality of a pickup. When you look at all these engines side by side, a clear picture emerges. The single turbo is the dependable worker, affordable, simple, and reliable. The bi-turbo is the all-rounder, perfectly balanced for most drivers. The V6 is the powerhouse, for those who demand serious performance and capability. And the plug-in hybrid represents the future, efficient, smart, and ideal for mixed-use driving. Before buying, it's really important to think about how you'll use your Ranger. If you regularly tow heavy loads, the V6 is the obvious choice. If you want something that can do everything reasonably well, the bi-turbo is the one. If you just need a sturdy, cost-effective work truck, go for the single turbo. And if you're focused on efficiency, short commutes, and lower emissions, the PHEV is the way forward. Price is another major factor. The entry-level models are relatively affordable, while the higher-end versions with the V6 or hybrid systems can get expensive fast. You also need to factor in insurance, maintenance, and fuel costs. Comfort and features differ significantly too. The base versions are simple and rugged, while the top trims can feel genuinely luxurious, with leather seats, digital displays, and advanced safety tech. What's impressive is how far the Ranger has come. Over the years, it's evolved from a simple work pickup into one of the most versatile vehicles on the market. It's comfortable enough for long road trips, strong enough for hard work, and modern enough to stay relevant well into the future. If I had to choose, my personal recommendation would be the 2.0-litre bi-turbo diesel. It offers the best balance between power, comfort, and efficiency. But no matter which one you pick, the 2025 Ranger is a truck that fits into almost any lifestyle. It's built tough, looks fantastic, and offers more technology and refinement than ever before. And that wraps up this in-depth buyer's guide on the all-new Ford Ranger 2025. I hope this helped you figure out which version fits your needs best. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which Ranger you'd choose. The V6, the bi-turbo, or maybe even the hybrid. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, drive safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.